and subsequent concurrence by the Senate.
Okay. And that
Madam
that will
Chair.
form part of your engagement.
That is true,
But what
Madam Chair.
exactly ang ginagawa ng commission? What exactly do you do? What are your regular activities in relation to these VFAs?
Yeah, we do monitoring. We facilitate as well, so that all stakeholders with regards to whatever exercises or activities that are being undertaken under the SOFA or reciprocal agreements are properly executed with due recourse, with due regard to the laws, rules, and regulations and policies of the government. So
You're like an independent body monitoring the implementation of the visiting
that is
forces
true,
agreement.
Madam Chair, Your Honor.
And then you tell the Philippine government that the agreement is being fulfilled to its agreement.
Yes, the PCBF is the lead interagency organization that provides guidance and assessment of the visiting forces agreements to make sure that to ensure that it still to the national what they call this to ensure that it serves the national interest of the Philippines.
And it's a commission, so who are the
Yes, sir.
members?
There are actually 8 agency memberships chaired by the Secretary of Foreign Affairs and vice co-chaired by the Secretary of National Defense. And it includes the NSC, the Office of the President, DSWD, the ILG, and 2 others.
Okay. Do you also monitor, let's say, violations of the agreement?
We do, sir, if there are any.
Kung meron man, kung meron
Yes, sir.
man.
We do.
Yeah. The
I was just telling the chairman that PCVF has quite a lot of work, given the number of new EDCA sites and then all these reports of the WPS. Ang dami yung minomonitor at saka yung sunod-sunod na balikatan, salaknib, iba't ibang exercise. Actually, ang dami yung trabaho.
That is true, Madam Chair.
Parang
Your
nakita ko
Honor.
the importance of this moving forward because we have hearing from the Secretary of Defense, the strategy is to have more visiting forces agreement. I believe we're not going to limit ourselves to just a few handful of countries, really to expand it. No?
That's true, Madam Chair, Your Honor. In fact, there are still 2 pending negotiations ongoing with France and Canada.
Okay.
It's still not finished yet.
And how do you settle or how do you address, let's say, let's say in the agreement there's non-conformity or some parts were not fulfilled? How do you address that?
But it depends on what is the issue or concern. But basically, what we do to make sure that misunderstandings are avoidable is we do facilitation and coordination meetings or conferences with all the stakeholders, including other agencies such as the CIQ, CIQ, and all the police services that where the exercises will be conducted, including the communities and CIP. It depends on what the kind of exercises.
How about
and where it will be.
infractions? Let's say nagkaroon ng violation against a Filipino. How do you
Well,
address
if
that?
it's a felony or a crime, it is reported immediately to the DFA, us, and also the DND. It's usually the police that provides the information to these agencies, and then we go from there.
Okay, and then our local laws operate,
That is true, Your
Okay.
Honor.
meaning
Madam
our
Chair.
local enforcers will now be tapped into enforcing our local laws.
That is true, Madam Chair, Your Honor.
All right. I can see, Madam Chair, the importance because, again, no, I'm connecting this to our overall strategy in terms of defense, foreign policy, and I can see that your commission is becoming more relevant to the times. Unfortunately, wala kayong tao. No? So,
We have, Madam Chair, Your Honor, but all,
sasakyan meron kayo, tao
yes, sir.
wala.
We have actually, 23, actually 24 now.
That's why tama si
contractuals.
Madam Chair walang, I mean, how do you, contract of service is temporary. Tomorrow
Well,
it can be kicked.
it's not contract of service, sir, but contractual. Contract of
Contract,
service,
even worse, actually.
actually, contractuals are better than contract of service. Because
okay, okay.
for contract of service, there's no employee-employer relationship.
But some of them would want security of tenure, benefits. No, the benefits is the most important.
That is true, Madam Chair, Your Honor, because it's really hard to recruit if you're only allowed contractual positions.
And these are itong mga VFA, these are very complex agreements. No? Complex in a sense that you're talking to another country and you're trying to make sure that everything's moving, and you need capable people to be part of your team. But if you cannot offer tenure and no benefits, walang sasali.
That is true, Madam Chair, Your Honor. Actually, the benefits are the same for regular employees, but the what do you call this? The security of tenure is really very important. That's why it's harder for us to recruit.
But we'll leave it to the secretary. I think her direction is to fold in or merge the commission into, or the body into, the DFA. So we support that in the name of efficiency. And that time siguro meron na kayong tao, no? Meron na kayong permanent position under the DFA.
Yes,
I just don't know how secretary yung kasi yung design niya commission no, so the commission gives it a sense of independence diba? So that is the whole point, no.
Yes.
That should be worked out in terms of how in terms of philosophy, no, of this body.
We will pursue that, Madam Chair, Your Honor, and we'll engage with all the necessary agencies to make sure that the incoming EO will provide for all these things.
Yeah. I think the only way to correct this is through another EO.
That is true, sir. We're working on that already as of today.
Kami naman, if the
Actually,
EO will call
several weeks
for personal services, plantilla positions, we're very supportive. Again, the context here is this is the overall strategy of the country. So we're very supportive of that. No? And we're ready to provide plantilla authorization of positions. Hindi lang sasakyan, pati position.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
So you said there are 8 members.
Actually, 9 with one private member, but no private member has been appointed yet.
Yes, 8's not a good number, right? They need to be an odd number, and the fewer there are, the better. Because it sounds like all you have are representatives, so you never get a vote. Given the volatile times, perhaps you could cut down or make a suggestion in the executive order. Kasi OP, bakit may OP pa, di ba?
Because they, Madam Chair, because they still oversee the.
Ayun na nga, dapat sila yung boss, hindi lang mere member, di ba? Hindi. Just looking, I've seen this commission's work and not work. And honestly, when you have such a big number and you need quick action, it's very difficult to get them together. And they send representatives who can't vote and decide. So yun lang. I recall the task force on the West Philippine Sea had 48 members. And yes, there we go. So walang nangyari. Obvious ba? Ayun. Kaya nag-aalala lang ako na even number na kayo tapos yung OP pa, ang hirap maghagilap ng tao.
It is true, Madam Chair, Your Honor, but in fairness to the membership of the commission, they always have, we also provide for an alternate member. So usually
And lahat voting,
voting, all
kahit,
of them.
kahit representation lang.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, well done. So yes, we look forward to the executive order. And if you need legal backing, we're all prepared to file the bills. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Chair.
So we will await the submissions of the DFA as well as the attached offices of the Foreign Service Institute, the Technical Cooperation Council of the Philippines, the UNESCO National Commission of the Philippines, UNESCO UNACOM, as well as the Presidential Commission on the Visiting Forces. Maraming salamat po. We await your submissions and herewith endorse to the Mother Committee of Finance, Finance here in the Senate, your budget, as well as to the plenary of the Senate. Maraming salamat. Good afternoon sa lahat. And the resource persons who are here present. First, I also would like to acknowledge the presence of our chairman of the Finance Committee of the Senate, Senator Gatchalian. And with that, we have quorum for this session of Subcommittee I of the Committee on Finance. Yes, Committee Secretary, please.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, Senator Win. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of our resource persons from the Southern Philippines Development Authority. We have its Administrator, CEO, Mr. Abdulgani Salapudin, Deputy Administrator Muna Pasho, Division Chief for Legal Division, Attorney Datu Reza Sinsuwat. From the Finance and Administrative Department, we have Mr. Ursan Warad. From the Operations Department, we have Mr. Christy B. Degala. And from the Business Development Division, we have Mr. Marlon S. Saloma. Thank you. That's all, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. If it's all right with the Administrator Salapudin, we should launch straight away into the questions, and we have already obviously read the budget and studied it, and we have just some questions. Is that okay? Unless you'd like to point out some salient points in the budget of the SPDA.
Madam Chair, we would prefer that if we go directly to the questions and answers.
It's great. Thank you very much. And probably the first question would be the Vitali Fish Pond Estate, which is the oldest project, I believe, in the 1980s. And it involves over 1,000 hectares, but only 600 hectares have been developed. What's the current operational status of the 600 hectares? Are there plans to upgrade it? Have we made any progress in expanding it?
Thank you, Madam Chairman, for the query on the Vitali Fish Pond. It used to be more than 1,000 hectares. But the remaining corporate funds of SPDA is more than, how many? 67. More than 67 hectares. The other portions of the property had been awarded to stewardships, and we have been submitting actually proposed development plan of the other areas that are not yet developed, but unfortunately, we were not lucky to get the necessary funding, Madam Chairperson.
Oh, under SPDA.
So far, what remains
Kasi
of the,
dati 1,144. That's still retained in your books. So how many are actually under SPDA?
the title is in the name of SPDA, but the remaining corporate property of SPDA is the 67.
Only
hectares.
67?
Yes, ma'am, Madam Speaker.
What
Madam
happened to
Chairman.
so much land? Because we understand that 600 hectares to be developed with 338 pond areas.
Mm.
What happened to all that?
Well, it used to be
You mean
awarded.
it's only 67 from 1,144?
Yes, because it was awarded, Madam Chair,
Hmm.
awarded to beneficiaries, but we are looking into the possibility of examining that stewardship contract that was issued.
Who are the beneficiaries?
By my
Are these
predecessors.
are these the rebel returnees or their families? Or
Well,
are there others?
unfortunately, they are not.
No?
Yeah, they are not.
Who awarded them?
Well, they are people from Zamboanga Peninsula. It should have been actually for rebel returnees.
I thought the whole purpose of the game was for rebel returnees.
I do not know what really went wrong in the implementation during my predecessor's time, no? Because it used not to be during my time as administrator. Some of my MNLF comrades were actually asking, why is it that the property was never, given to them? Instead, it is given to other people.
Yes, I recall that LOI 1061 intended this very clearly for MNLF rebel returnees, and they were supposed to benefit from all the milk fish and other fish ponds. Ano nangyari? Kasi yung